In our quest for the perfect pair of truly wireless earphones, a new contender has joined in, and this is the OnePlus Buds Pro 3. Now, these have just been launched, and in this video, we're going to tell you whether they're going to be worth your money. So let's quickly get started. Welcome to iGyaan. Now, as far as the price is concerned, on the box, they're priced at 13,999. Well, that's the MRP. You'll get it for much cheaper during its launch, thanks to some bank offers as well. We'll have the latest prices in the link in the description below as well, and we'll have that written down for you as well. Now, it's available in two colors. We've got the Lunar Radiance color here, which is basically a white or a sort of off-white with some silver accents. The overall design of the case is really nice. It's an oval shape with some leather-like texture on the front. It's not leather, it's completely plastic. And on the back, you can see a Dyna Audio logo, which means that there is a deep collaboration with Dyna Audio for the audio quality, and we'll talk about the audio quality of these earphones, and surprise, surprise, it is really good. But let's come to the earphones themselves. They weigh in just over 5 grams, and the case weighs in just over 50 grams, and in total you get about 60 grams of weight with these earphones. What's also good is that you have impressive battery life, so you'll get a total of about 40 hours of battery life with the earphones and the case combined. And it takes about 70 minutes to fully charge the case, along with a 5-minute charge will give you about 5 hours of usage. So you do have that quick charge capability. Now, you do have fast pair, so you can pair with Android devices quickly, no problem with that. And you do have an IP rating, but it's only for the earbuds and not for the case, which is really disappointing. Now, if you want to use these with an iPhone, you have to download the Hey Melody app, which gives you a lot more capability to customize these earphones. But you do have some missing features, which we'll talk about in just a second. The earphones do have controls built into the stem, and you can increase and decrease the volume because a lot of people wanted to know that as well. Now, as far as the design is concerned of the earphones, they will remind you of some of the OnePlus Buds that we've seen, including the Nord Buds, and you'll also be reminded of Oppo Buds because of the large L and R marking on the earbuds. And they do have the chrome design or the steel finish that we've seen on the previous versions of OnePlus Buds as well. So they look nice and premium. I quite like the design. They fit really well in the ear, and you can find a good size for the ear tip because there are multiple inside the box. Now, there are dual drivers in these earphones. You do have an 11mm woofer, which is a 30-layer ceramic metal diaphragm with dual magnets. So it is a really impressive design for this woofer. And then you do have a tweeter in there as well, which is a 6mm tweeter with a flat diaphragm. Combined, you also do have dual DACs in each earphone and multiple microphones, including a bone conduction voice pickup, which allows you to have your voice go through that microphone and deliver to the other side, giving much better noise cancellation in the background during calls, which we will also talk about in just a second. Let's talk about noise cancellation. You have 50 decibels of noise cancellation, which is a combination of hardware noise cancellation, sort of software voice cancellation, and AI features, which are going to be device specific. When you're using these earphones, it'll automatically detect what the sound is and whether it should be let through. And if you just put these earphones on, you will hear the area around you sort of quiet down considerably, which is really impressive from a price category earphone, which is sort of in the 10 to 15,000 price bracket. This is impressive, the way that it cuts down the sound around you. Now, noise cancellation is great, but what about audio quality? Let's talk about the microphone first. And the microphone has a sensitivity of about 38 decibels. And like I mentioned, there are multiple microphone pickups, but also a bone conduction microphone. So here's a sample of what the microphone sounds like on a recording. This is a sample of what the audio sounds like on the new OnePlus Buds Pro 3. And this is basically to help you understand what the microphone is capable of doing, and it's able to not only isolate audio around you but also pick up audio properly, which is a problem with most of these truly wireless earphones. Now, let's talk about the sound itself. Now, you have a whole host of presets built in, and while you do have a broad range of the audio profile available along with these presets, I feel that Dyna Audio profiles will not be something that a lot of people will use. They do sound a little sluggish, and I'm sure that with a software update, they'll be able to fix that. But off the bat, I think the custom equalization is where the scheme is at. Especially if you're using a device like the OnePlus Open, it does have a Dolby audio feature built in. Not only can you set the equalizer on the earbuds in the settings, but then you can jump into Dolby audio and customize the audio experience using that. I like the fact that you can build custom audio profiles and you can have multiple customs saved in the settings so that you can switch between them. Now, there are built-in controls, so you can have your earphone play, pause music. You can also switch tracks. You can also switch between different noise cancellation modes, and you can also turn on game mode. Speaking of game mode, it does bring down the latency to around 94 milliseconds. It's not the fastest for gaming, but if you're using this for an FPS game, then it will help with the latency, it'll help with the lag, and it'll improve your overall experience. Now, coming back to the audio quality, as far as the sound is concerned, the bass is impressive, really deep on the lower end, no distortions throughout the audio profile range, and mids are really clear. This is one of the better earphones that you can get in this price bracket. That'll give you music and those tones somewhere in the background that you miss out on most music. You will get them in these earphones. They are extremely vibrant and sound really good. And like I mentioned, you can customize the audio to give you a better experience as well. They're also great for voice calls. They do allow you to get a better connection or just like clearer audio through for voice calls. So they work great for that. And like I mentioned, the microphone is also great for voice calls. So I like that a lot. Now, these do have spatial audio built in. And if you're using an iPhone, you'll have to use the Hey Melody app to turn on spatial audio. And once you do that, you will see that on the iPhone, the audio experience is much better with spatial audio turned on. While on other devices, including OnePlus's own devices, you will find that it does work, but it considerably lowers down the quality of the audio. Now, it does connect with LHDC on Android devices. So if your phone supports it, it will connect with that and proudly show you that in the settings, which is great. And it gives you high-res audio options as well on those devices. So you can enable that and the earphones will need to reset, but then you will have high-res audio off the bat. Now let's quickly do a wrap up of the OnePlus Buds Pro 3. I think that they look great. They have a great design and they are IP55 rated, which is great for the earbuds. I hate the fact that they forgot to do any kind of rating for the case. The case is something that most people carry with them and is prone to getting damaged. So I feel that an IP rating for the case is a must for earphones, especially in the slightly more expensive 10,000+ rupee price bracket. The earbuds sound great, the audio profile is impressive, and you do have controls on the stem allowing you to increase, decrease volume, and also sort of control the tracks, also switch between voice isolation modes, and also turn on or off game mode directly from the earphone. What you are missing out on is if you have an iPhone, then you can't customize the controls, so that is a little bit of a letdown. As far as price is concerned, at 11 to 12,000 rupees, these earphones are not for everyone. But if you're trying to upgrade from a pair in the 5 to 6,000 rupee price bracket, these do offer up really impressive audio with tons of impressive features, especially that bone conduction voice pickup, significantly improve your voice quality on calls. And if you're somebody who's on calls all day long, this is great for that. And because the battery life is also good, you won't mind having these earphones around. Now, they pair with Bluetooth 5.4. You do have fast pair and you do have quick interconnect, and you can also switch between two devices by turning on dual device pairing. So you can interconnect between two devices, not a problem whatsoever. Overall, pretty impressive pair of earphones with some downsides. What are your thoughts on these? Let us know in the comment section below, and let us know if you're going to be picking one up and whether you prefer the Lunar Radiance color, which is my preferred color, or the Midnight Opus, which is the black color. Let me know in the comment section below. And if you like the video, smash like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.